That's some
Good stuff.
Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Mitch from Good Stuff Gaming, and today I am bringing you something kind of special. As you can tell, we are looking at some computer parts here, and these computer parts just so happen to be for my new computer that I have just been able to purchase. So I'm going to cut it out here in a sec, but I'm going to go over each part and what it is, why I chose it, because keeping in mind this is a budget build. So I am going to kind of go over each part, show you what it is, why I picked it, and then I'll cut all that out and then build it, and then I'll show you the finished product. So I will be back with you with the first component. Alright guys, first part of the PC here is obviously you gotta start out with the power supply. Here I chose the Corsair CX600, and I chose this because the reviews were great. I think it was on sale. It's 80 plus bronze certified, 600 watt power supply, so that's all I need. You know, it's pretty much what I was looking for. So I'm gonna unbox it and then show you what it looks like. Alright guys, here she is unboxed. So as you can tell, it's pretty nice looking. It's got all the cords. Came with cords, power cable, and zip ties so that I can keep everything nice and tidy in there. And that's it unboxed. That's what it looks like, and you'll see it in the final build when I put that up. And on to the next part. Alright guys, next component is the ASRock B75 Pro 3 motherboard. And the reason I chose this is because I know it got some great reviews, and it was also on sale for $5 off, which I thought was great. Supports everything I chose in the build. It's got USB 2, USB 3, built-in graphics, not that that matters. And yeah, so I'll unbox it and give you guys a better look. Alright guys, here it is. Here's the motherboard all unboxed. As you can tell, we've got our RAM, we've got all these different ports in the back. I can't really name all of the other stuff because I'm not an expert. But it also came with a SATA 3 cable as well as the back plate right here. So yeah, there's the motherboard, and on to the next part. Alright guys, next part, Intel Core i5 processor, Ivy Bridge. I chose this because it was, this is, by the way, it's a 3570K. I pretty much chose this. It's unlocked. I think it was on sale, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive. I'd have to look at the receipt, but anyways, it's unlocked. It was like 220 bucks, which was, I thought, really good. I got great reviews, and I originally had the Sandy Bridge 2500K, but this was the same price, so I thought I might as well just jump on it. So I'm going to unbox this, and I'll be back with you. Alright guys, here's the processor itself. As you can see, it's this tiny little thing. And it also came with a nice looking fan and heatsink. So hopefully that'll keep it nice and cool, and I hope this processor runs really nicely. And I guess we're on to the next part. Alright, next part we have here is the Asus Radeon HD 7850 2GB graphics card, Direct CU2. I chose this because I didn't want to spend the money for a 7870, but I still wanted a 78 series graphics card. And what I really liked about this is it got some really nice reviews, as well as it was on sale for $40 off on Newegg. So I was really happy with that. So it was like $180 compared to like $220. Apparently it's super quiet, super cool. It's got the nice double fan on there. So uh, I'll unbox it for you guys and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, here's the card itself. As you can tell, it's got this double fan cover right here. Over on the side, we've got an HDMI. Don't know what that one on the left there is, but we also have two, I think, VGA ports or DVI. I'm not positive. Here's where we plug it right into the motherboard, and it also came with the Crossfire cable here, as well as a DVI to VGA port connector, and the driver GPU tweak software CD. So there's the GPU, and on to the next part. Alright guys, next part here is the RAM. And for the RAM, I went with the G-Skill Aries 2 4-gig sticks of RAM. I got this because it was relatively cheap. It wasn't on sale, but I know it got great reviews. It was like $43, so it's really nice. I think this is 1600 DDR3. So I just read that it was really good, and I don't think I really need to do an unboxing because you can see it right there in the box. So yeah, on to the next part. Alright guys, next part, you can't really see anything, but this is my Seagate Barracuda 3 terabyte hard drive. The reason I chose this is because I have 1 terabyte in my old computer of memory, and I'm almost out, so I was like, well, might as well go big and get 3 terabytes, because I know I will definitely, if not need it, I would definitely want it just in case. So 3 terabytes, 6 gig write speed, I think, or data transfer speed. So yeah, I'll unbox it and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Seagate Barracuda 3000 gigabyte hard drive. As you can tell, we've got our SATA ports in the back, right there. Sorry for the shadow, right there. And yeah, pretty bland. I mean, it's a hard drive, but it's a nice hard drive. Got some nice reviews. And I think I only have a couple lesser parts left, so I'm just going to put those both in the same clip, and I'll be back with you then. Alright guys, next components here, just some lesser ones. Here I've got just an LG DVD CD disc writer and reader, just so I can load up Windows 7 onto the new computer. And over here we have an Asus wireless receiver adapter, so I can get Wi-Fi. And right here we just have a SATA cable for the optical drive. So I will, I guess, unbox it. PCIe adapter. Yeah, I'll unbox them and I'll just kind of show them to you. Alright guys, here it is all unboxed. Not that it's very special. Here's the optical drive. Just SATA ports in the back, power. Pretty simple stuff. Here's the SATA cable for the drive. Then here we have our wireless adapter card. So this is PCIe. Comes with an extra back plate just in case this one is too long, and it also comes with the 2 antenna that are needed for it, and then the 2 CDs. There's some installation disc for the optical drive. I think it's just so it can like read or so it can write discs and stuff like that. And then here is the user manual disc for the wireless receiver. So one more part that's probably one of the most important parts coming up next. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, probably one of the most important parts of the computer right here is the case. So this is the NZXT Source Elite, Source 210 Elite White case. I chose this because it was white and I like white. Not to be racist or anything, I just do. I think it looks a little bit sleeker than the black one because it's got this nice looking trim on the front. But as you can tell, here we've got power button, reset button. We've got our two audio jacks as well as a USB 2 and a USB 3 up front. This has an absolute ton of fan space, but this came with one on top and one also in the back, if you can see that. If we take a look at the back here, we've got what I think about 7 expansion slots. Here's our power supply right down here, lower mounted. Here's for all of our motherboard parts. And then if we, I think, unscrew this, the panel will come off. Let me just grab a screwdriver. Oh, this is hard with one hand, guys. Alright, let me just stop the recording real quick and then I'll open it up. Alright guys, here's a look at the inside of the case here. We've got several hard drive slots here as well as our optical up here. This is all toolless design, which I think is really nice. Here's our 2 fans, one on top, one in the back. One is intake, one is exhaust. Here's our cables right here for all of the USB power and all of that stuff up front. And yeah, there's a little bit of room in the back there. Plenty of fan expansion, as you can tell on the bottom. This is for the power supply. There's also 2 in front. So I really like this case and I thought it was a nice buy, so I got it. And yeah, I guess next stop is the finished product. So I'll see you then. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the finished product. As you can see, it is running right now. As you can tell, I am installing Windows 7 right now. So here it is all put together. Sorry about the wires if you're a OCD wire person, but I'm new to this, so I kind of, you know, have to I just didn't really do wire stuff, wire organizing. But here's the final product. Side panel off. So yeah, I will probably be making some sort of video using this new computer soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you enjoyed, or if you want to enjoy other videos from us. You can subscribe. Maybe give it a like if you think I did a decent job with the new computer, building it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.